what we turned in, and we have it because I made scans of everything. Trust me.
Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Princess Tiana, Cinderella, Shrek, Goofy D, Doc, Dwarf, Bashville.
Well, some familiar names and faces appear on the recall petition against Mayor LaToya Cantrell. However, their legitimacy is not a laughing matter. It certainly has been a roller coaster ride for the past 6 months for parties on both sides of the petition.
That's right. And tonight, more questions from the public and recall organizers now responding to today's big announcement by the Registrar of Voters. WDSU reporter Elizabeth Kubel begins our team coverage. Elizabeth.
Well, you heard it there, Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Cinderella, Donald Duck, those are some of the names that were submitted. And right now, I want to show you a copy of the exact same page that we were shown today. You should be taking a look right now on your screen. This lists Disney characters and cartoons as voters. As you can see, their addresses were written as places like Fairy Tale Way. But the registrar's office also listed other issues with verifying names, including that the list of supplemental signatures provided was a duplicate list of the signatures originally submitted. And that is why 90% of that second batch wasn't included in the verified total. And now that the counting process is over, the registrar, Dr. Sandra Wilson, is reflecting on the demanding process.
Will there be any consequences for filing or turning in recall documents with fake names?
WDSU's Travers Mackle picks up our team coverage in the CBD with a former federal prosecutor. Travers.
All right, here in the CBD, joined by Sean Toomey, former federal prosecutor, current defense lawyer. You know all the facts. Is it possibly a crime when somebody falsifies a document, like a public document like this?
Yeah, you can take a pick from a number of crimes, state or federal. On the state level, we got a statute right on point. Title 18, Section 1461 explicitly makes it a crime to put a fictitious or fraudulent name on an election document.
And we have been following the recall effort since the beginning, and our coverage continues right now on WDSU.com or on our free WDSU mobile app. Tonight, an NOPD senior officer and the captain of the 3rd District under investigation following a WDSU investigation. Records we obtained, they show they are accused of neglect of duty.
Well, this following their response to a horrific murder. WDSU investigative reporter Aubrey Killian in studio after obtaining the new documents outlining the accusations. Aubrey.
Hey there, Gina. So the records show 2 of the officers under investigation by the PIB are Officer Nalisha Smith and Captain Sandra Contreras. The family of Ferdinand Alexander say after he was shot, police pushed them back and would not let anyone help. They're not happy tonight, and they say that he laid on the scene for more than an hour. Eventually, he was taken to the hospital where he died. These documents show an officer's complaint history within NOPD.
Welcome back. At teamwork between Louisiana State Police and NOPD, they arrest a suspect involved in a hit and run and shots fired incident in Algiers and a chase that ended in the Warehouse District. Take a look at the surveillance video where the incident ended on Callio and Magazine Street. You can see the suspect driving in a black Lexus. He jumps out the car while it's still moving. State Police following closely behind. From this angle, you can see the suspect running with a gun in hand, and the car he was driving continues to roll, eventually crashing across the street. This just into the WDSU newsroom. Superintendent Michelle Woodfork, the interim period for her has been extended 6 months. That's according to Councilmember Joe DeRusso, as the search for a permanent superintendent continues.
Hey, clouds are increasing south of the metro, and you may notice it just kind of creeping across this area because we've got this onshore flow.
The Pels beat an awful Spurs team Tuesday, and they'll need to beat another bad team tonight. And yes, another must-win game against the second worst team in the Eastern Conference, the 23-50 Charlotte Hornets. The Pelicans will just need to keep doing what they've done the last 2 wins. Blitz the Hornets early. The Pels have scored 64 points in the first half in each of the last 2 games, and a big reason for that success, big man Jonas Valanciunas.
All right, we'll see you back here at 10 o'clock.
Have a good night.